All right, people. What'd you find?
A lot.
Share some.
Wire in the glass.
Wire in the glass.
Like in the windows?
Yes.
Yeah, we did that.
Oh, wait a second. Why is that wire inside the glass?
So if someone tries breaking through it, they can't.
Or shoot it.
You could
Scientifically, what does it do?
You can't. It'll
Adds lots and lots of strength, and
even if it breaks, somebody can't go through it.
even if it breaks, there's still a barrier, and there's one more. No. Not scientifically. More secure how? What would happen if I threw a baseball through the window in our classroom?
It goes straight through.
What would happen to the window?
Oh, it shatters.
And
Oh, it won't shatter into little pieces.
it would fly all over in little pieces, and the ones downstairs with the wire in it don't. The wire helps hold them together so there's not so many little pieces go flying. There might be some, but there's not enough to like kill people. Where something came through here, the shards of glass are big enough they could cut you pretty bad.
I was playing with glass.
All right, what else?
The pictures, the class pictures in the hallway.
Class pictures
What's the
in
pattern?
hallway.
What's the pattern?
Increases by 1.
Chronological order is the pattern? What about spacing in between them?
Probably if we didn't want to.
Probably pretty close.
Do they all have a size?
Yeah.
Or is it the same?
No.
No, most of them.
Most of them? So somebody tried to make a pattern and then it got interrupted? Did they start another pattern or is it just random after that?
Oh, that was just random.
I'm actually amused by what you guys did with the sticky notes on the board.
We put them in the pattern.
did. I mean, is it an organized pattern?
No.
No.
It's a random pattern.
It's a random pattern. Can you have a random pattern, Mrs. Keller? Is that mathematically correct?
I don't think she heard you.
Oh. Are we muted? Maybe
Ms.
she's
Keller,
muted.
can you hear?
Barely.
Is that better?
Yes.
I had you plugged into speakers so we could hear you better, and that means you can't hear us.
Can you have a random pattern? It's an oxymoron in my world. I don't know.
Yeah. They're at opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
I have no idea.
That would be like the stupid smart guy.
He's so stupid, he is smart.
You know,
Plastic glasses.
can you have a tall, short person? Plastic
Jumbo
glasses?
shrimp.
Military intelligence?
There you go. All right.
Military
All
intelligence.
right.
Chain on counselor room.
The papers.
The paper chain.
Oh, paper chain.
What about
Somebody
the
needs to work on their communication skills.
I said we're keeping council locked in.
Bus windows. Why?
Start.
What kind of a pattern? They're regularly spaced. If we're going to take regularly spaced, how many of you found something that's regularly spaced across the school?
What was the weirdest thing you found?
Ceiling tiles, let's finish this one idea.
Sure.
What else?
Walls are very.
What'd you say? Well, sometimes there's floor tiles, but our floor doesn't have tiles, does it?
Downstairs they do.
Downstairs? Okay. What's the building made out of?
Brick.
I put
Brick
that.
pattern?
Yeah, we said that.
What's the elementary made out of?
Brick.
Two different kinds.
Asphalt.
Little bricks and cinder blocks?
Asphalt.
Patterns everywhere. How about the locker combination dials?
Me and Ty did every 10th locker had a factor 10.
The numbers that are on them? Yeah, the numbers that are on them. You could have used every other, you know, the evens and the odds. Yep, that would work.
What was the weirdest thing you found?
No weird patterns at all?
I wrote down the threading on a hat.
Oh, good call. Where's the threading on a hat? What are you talking about?
Like Like the stitching, I guess.
Oh,
Why did like the stitching on my pants here?
cool.
I wrote out Taylor's jacket.
Yeah. Taylor's jacket has a pattern. It's plaid, but it's a pattern. Cool. All right, let's get them started so they have plenty of time. And leave those up there.
Whoa. Chevy Impala is a pattern?
I was confused with that one.
Yes.
Grill on it.
The
Because
grill.
there is no Chevy Impala, then there is Chevy Impala, then there's no Chevy Impala.
There's that, and there's that. The grill has a pattern, but neither one of those are listed here. It just says Chevy Impala. Your communication skills need to be improved.
We did that on
Alright, so,
She should start
Mrs. Keller has some work for you to do today.
dealing with patterns in the body.
You're going to be using your own bodies, and your computers, and your brains.
That's too hard. I can't do it. I shut down.
Yes. You're going to want to use the connections
We
between
might watch
things.
it at the end of the day.
Like the TV show that you just watched. Do you want to introduce Heather, or should I?
I actually updated the assignment and took out the relation to the mural, so
Oh,
I was
sure.
going to repost it. I saw that you posted it on Edmodo.
Sure.
So the transition here, guys, is where do patterns occur in our human bodies? And I heard some interesting questions while you were making your murals the other week about how big you need to make the body on the page versus your own body, how you're going to draw that. So I thought this would be an interesting opportunity to look at the golden ratio. Have you guys heard of the golden ratio before?
Not really.
Meh.
Meh.
No. Have you ever seen the TV special on what is beauty? Can beauty be defined mathematically?
Yes.
Are there similars in all of the women that we find beautiful? And all of the men that we find beautiful?
There's that
Yeah,
picture
yeah,
of
it's
that
a
face you
symmetry.
can put over them, and it's like I don't remember what it's called though.
That's the Fibonacci ratio?
Yeah, that thing.
Fibonacci numbers? Golden ratio?
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be looking at whether you're golden today.
Oh, I doubt it.
I'm white.
If you want to smelt me with gold.
And so it's an exercise in measuring, and it's meant to be fun, so you can compare ratios. Is there someone in your class who is mathematically beautiful, for example? Or is that you? Or are you guys all mathematically not beautiful?
I'm mathematically
I'm
beautiful and I'm
I'm
proud.
just ugly and
Someone the
good.
other week
I'm
said,
ugly,
oh,
I'm
I have freakishly long arms. Do you? Or do you fit within the ratio? You just think you have long arms? I don't remember who said that. I'm going to put the assignment up on Edmodo in about 2 seconds. The one that Mr. Schneider put up there is a little bit
Stupid.
longer, so I'm shortening it for you guys. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Mr. Schneider, you said complete the attached questions without using traditional measuring instruments directly. What do you have in mind for them to do?
I don't know. I think they should problem solve on non-standard measurements.
Yeah.
We,
wait.
yeah.
And I'm okay with that, but I also want standard units without using the measuring implement directly. And by directly, I mean I'm going to measure in inches because this is all it has, and I'm going to put this right here and make this measurement. That is using the instrument directly.
We want you to be more precise because we know that we don't. Ideally, if we had the cloth measuring tapes like sewers would
Right.
use, would be the ideal way to do this. But we don't have that, so now we're going to have to wing it. So how are you going to measure precisely rather than it's
I don't want hands or span or feet, measuring your feet. I want you to use measuring tools. I don't want you to use them directly.
So we measure a string is what you're saying.
Yeah, measure a string.
that would not be a bad plan.
Find-
But it's completely
find
up
a
to you
way.
guys.
So that you can have exact measurements without using the measuring tool directly.
You're stuck in the jungles of, I don't know, Saigon, and you're not figure out how to measure without having a ruler.
Alright.
But you can have a ruler when you get back to camp.
Correct. Go.
It's posted.
Well, I thought she was putting it.
Hit refresh, and it's the one
What
for
groups
me.
are we
It's
doing it
called
in?
Are You Golden?
Or are we doing it in groups? I don't know.
No, you should do this individually, right?
Good.
How are
Yes.
with help.
You can work together, but
Yes.
each person should turn in their own.
Correct.
Yes.
But
So
feel free
this would
to
not be together,
partner
this
up
would be
and check each other's
cooperatively.
work. Brainstorm ideas of how you're going to measure yourselves.
She removed the one that Mr. put in
No,
there.
she didn't.
Oh, I thought she said she did.
I think
Sorry.
she's just pulling mine and replacing it with something
Yeah.
that's very, very similar.
If you're seeing two documents, hit refresh.
It's the new one, are you golden?
Correct. Yep.
We need to take.
Yeah, hit refresh, you guys, because I'm seeing my doc and not Mr. Schneider's.
Now it's gone.
Ooh, I gotta take my shoes off. I
Are
got
you
fancy
golden?
socks on
No, I'm
today.
not.
There
Crazy,
you
do
go.
you have like your yoga
You have
with
Gabba
fuzzy
socks
socks
on?
on?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
That was for taking a
They're not
shirt.
even really Gabba, they just look like it.
Take it.
It says grab a tape measure.
I know where my Fox socks.
Sure. You're gonna need a tape measure, Trevor. You just can't put it up next to anybody's body.
You have to use something else.
Well, Taylor, I need your help.
Make a mark on the board.
There's string in here somewhere.
So
Somewhere.
we can use a tape measure, but we can't put it up to a body.
You
Right.
can't use a tape
Right,
measure
that's
measure
the
any part of you.
Let's use this wire.
So
You could use paper. You carry
So what are we doing?
measure stuff without using it. My dog, the old girl.
Yes.
oh, can you share?
Well, hey, there's some.
Hey, lock it.
Yeah, I will. I will.
No, but. You want to work together?
Stop.
Cooperatively.
Mr. Schneider, use this red wire.
Is it gonna end up back on the roll and look just like it does now?
Pretty close.
Okay.
Yep.
To the hallway. Okay, so what am I supposed to do first? I got you on the lead.
Measure yourself.
Taylor, I need your help.
What?
Yeah.
Are you done with
5'2", Julia's
Yeah, it's
5'2".
mine though. Just so you're aware. It's just letting you know that you didn't put it into your bag at the end of the day.
Yeah, she's not bad.
People walking through so they don't yank your computer up.
Not to mention, guys, you have a whole big room out there.
Yeah, why are y'all measuring me? Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I look at the end of the video.
There's dead animals back here.
Yes, there are.
I had so many more patterns that I could write down, like a slinky and air sprayed in the windows.
Not to mention the color line.
Yeah, the color.
We can't use a tape measure for our body? Is that correct?
Correct.
Tape measure.
Six.
Yeah, cut this one.
I'll have time for this.
Ha 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 ha. Air gun.
I'm still okay.
So I'm 6.5.
Wait, then you have to convert it to. How much do you need, Erica? Why don't you just
Cut me off a good old strap.
but.
I think he's crazy.
Hey, friend, can you give me a scissors?
Yeah. Wait, I need you to measure me. Oh.
Hold on, the page is using scissors.
Oh, we need,
S stands for Schneider.
my hands are full. I bet you got plenty, Dave.
You can go do your plan, or you can help the guys. You wanna help the guys? They're hanging out in the hallway, they're trying to measure stuff. You wanna go help them?
Wait, we need something to mark it.
Thanks for calling.
The marker.
Ah, you.
There you go, Gracie.
Why don't you go to your play? I ain't doing
You
it.
silly
Mine
bugger.
was 10 at home, right? I said 6 and a half. Mine was 10. It was 6 and something.
Okay.
Where's your tape measure at?
You are.
Swivl.
This coffee is.
Yes.
Well,
Last time I knew, Mrs. Schneider used 2 boxes.
Yes.
you have your head down. You gotta. It's hard to do.
What do these things about?
It's not on the shelf.
I can see it.
You know, get your. Let me help you over here.
Go ahead.
Taylor. Come here, bud.
Wait, do you
hear what measuring
Oh,
There's no H's in science.
Well, there can be, but not proper.
We don't need a tape measure, right?
Not correctly.
I'm taller than that.
No, you're not. Mine's only 1 more than you.
Says the one who's getting measured. I'm taller than that.
I can see.
Oh, yo,
Hold on.
Sweet, Taylor.
Someone grab Mr. Keller and let her be a part of your
Mine's a 4. So.
Yeah.
operation here.
All it takes is about that much.
Oh, I want to. Haley, can you help me measure myself real quick? Your height is full.
Hold on, find the end of this. Oh, Daniel is. Where's he doing something right now?
What?
From the top of your head to the tips of your fingers with your arms straight down.
I need a ruler.
After he does that, do whatever you do.
That's 40.
Well,
It's like 39.
Okay, so it cuts off right here around.
Well, I have my string on me. It's like a dog.
Hey,
Lacey, what's your method? Are you measuring a certain length of string using string measuring?
Yeah.
Not that tall. Then that's how much string I have.
Let me write that down.
Shit.
So 1.82.
Yes, I do.
You're funny.
Let's do math. Figure out how
I mean,
much that is. Over 6.
top of your head to your navel.
Haley, did I give you your pen back?
A new guy in masking tape.
Yes, but science.
Most likely.
I can't find my mark.
Wait.
Which is what Parker is doing.
Here's
Where was I at?
Boost, can you grab me a marker? What's wrong with extra
Nope.
steps?
This is 1 meter, right?
ouch.
Ready? Is value 7.5. Thank you. Seven.
A lot of 8 Parker by
Exactly. One pull a little bit, and a half a little bit.
exactly that much.
Exactly that much. Okay. I hate it when you just beat somebody by half a little bit.
Funny.
we read that. We were like, sorry.
That's what I thought was happening.
39 minus 11 is 29, right?
The guys asked where the navel was.
Oh my lord.
Okay, wait.
Mrs. Schneider.
That's
Yeah.
Write
pathetic.
it down.
Mrs. Schneider.
You know?
I knew that, but I let them.
We'll be checked is what I would have written.
Okay, fine.
What?
Haley, can you check mine?
Yeah, because when a cat's born, you check to see if their navels are wet, because that's what they're built for.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Go ahead.
We need to document
Stop
this.
right there.
5'6". I'm not 5'7". No, I'm at my physical. I was 5'8".
No, I think they're being silly. What do you think?
Hey, I'm 5'9".
We're gonna measure you too. We're just
I'm
gonna.
5'9".
And then when I went to the doctor last time, I was 5'9".
That's why they make it think.
Haley, did you hold this up? Wow, it's not much of a difference from your belly button to your elbow.
Top of your head.
I want to show how she's.
How many centimeters would it
Start down here. And what are you gonna do?
Centimeters for what?
It doesn't matter where it starts. Stop right there.
180 to just like that.
Top of my head.
Okay, now go to the next one.
Goose, you should come here and hold this for me.
There.
Where did Mrs. Schneider go? To the bottom. 1, 2. 1. Right here. One, 5.
That's exactly what I have a
You're
problem
leaning down.
with. You're measuring phones and fingers. Did you factor that in?
I am not. You were. I'm not trying to grab it.
Tape measure might get something done.
She's right.
That'd be my guess.
7. So 301. 7 inches.
Here, I'm measuring. I'll help you out.
601.
So, average. Yeah, it'd still be the same thing.
And you can do the rest. You know what you're doing there. Huh? You know. What do you think? You know what you're doing, Janet.
Okay. Baby, could you mark this for a second?
Marker.
Marker.
Somebody is fiercely independent.
Hi.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. Mrs. Keller,
Look
can
at
you
that.
see what she has on her wrist?
There's some problem solving there.
Is it right here or is it right here?
Yeah. She's got it taped to her wrist so that she can do it herself.
How do you know that's up into your head?
Go look in that mirror.
I was like, I have an ID.
Good for you.
Is that wrong?
No.
Well, you sound like
And these are the gentlemen that didn't know where the
I
navel was.
questioned, you answered. Good answer.
Exactly. It's
No,
your
I'm
question.
questioning my answer.
10 inches.
That was a great answer. That's good thinking.
Okay. I'm doubting you.
Very good.
So does this need to be in centimeters, correct?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Probably gonna just change it later.
Change that.
Isabel's cheating over here. She's on her tiptoes.
I was doing that so I could get this right.
Are you pretending you're that tall?
No, I'm not pretending that that's all. I had Haley measure me.
Who's barking?
Jamin's phone.
Jamin?
Oh, sorry.
Maybe Jamin's just really good at imitating dogs.
This is 100 centimeters, right?
What's her name?
Yeah.
She's probably about.
What's your belly button, you do?
Is it getting greener? I'm
Oh,
starting to lose it
decibel.
green before. Is it getting greener now, or is
And
it?
belly button was what? 1.5.
This is 16.
I'm gonna tape this something that goes down to the floor with an accurate measurement.
16 degrees.
What are you doing, young man?
There you go.
Fake my
Good.
Young man. Be down and said,
I
young
wanna
man.
witness Parker's greatness and see if he can actually get his
Oh, you ready for this? It's gonna be legit. So, I gotta get some tape.
What is he doing?
He's taping the rope.
Like the bottom of the rope to the wall,
Okay.
the very bottom of the wall, and I'm gonna stand up next to it with the marker above my head.
And he's gonna draw all over the wall.
Yep, all over it.
Arthur, I was using that charger.
Well, it was unplugged anyway.
We're gonna watch you here. Can you guys see Parker?
So. No, I'm good.
Do you want me to draw the line?
That'd be fine.
I can do that.
Mrs. Schneider.
Yes, ma'am.
Guess what Erica just asked?
Darn it.
Nothing.
Did Erica ask a faux pas question?
Are you sure? The distance from your wrist to your elbow.
She asked about what was the navel.
What do you think you're doing here?
Poopy
I asked where my navel was.
Did you really? Okay, so I have a question for you.
You are.
So it
Poopy
depends
check.
on where you want your stomach.
Poopy check.
Top of the head? You know, that's a question.
Like where down here?
Because I'm not 100% certain of that.
Belly button? Where's she at?
She's on the computer.
Okay.
Don't touch my water.
That is a really good question. What is determined the top of the head?
Mrs. Keller,
Yes.
what do you consider top of your head? Right
Do you
here?
have to
Or like over here?
the apex?
I would say up here.
Okay.
Oh, good, I did
A little
that.
bit taller, like your forehead is really only
Come on, let's go watch the guys. Let's go watch the guys. Did you measure it? Or do you need to know what the temperature is?
I gave him that number.
Either I'm wrong,
Okay. What are you
or
doing?
you're
Like,
just
measuring.
really
What are you
tall to
measuring?
be fine.
Top of my head to my navel.
Did you do this? Oh, you already got it. Oh, good. Alright, so I'm gonna put these back in the drawer. What else can you see? What else can you see? You've got water in the top. Your mold is still in there, right? You're growing. You've got lots of shoots started.
At the point where it's
You've
top of
got
your head.
You should get one of your
that color's
classmates to
still
help you.
going really good.
But I know you'll do it
I
right.
think you've got it all.
But how am I going to take a picture of your classmate helping you if your classmate doesn't help you?
You don't need a picture of them.
I do. That would be a good picture.
I don't like being in pictures though. I'm a terrible picture taker.
Okay, then I'll get over here.
He's still taping it.
And then it'll only be half of you.
Okay.
Alright.
You know what we need to do?
And then you only
Yeah,
have to
you put
half not
this.
like it.
At the top point where it's at the peak of my head.
At the peak of your
Like, at the tallest point way on the road.
Still says 5'9".
If it does, it'll be something will be wrong.
Hey.
Because the last time I went to the doctor, I was 5'1.5".
5'1"
At
and a
the
half.
bottom was
Yeah.
at the top, right?
5'1".
The bottom
Sorry,
of
6'1".
this is at
They
the
measured me at 6'2" once. They mashed it down on my head so hard that it was just bent.
Oh yeah?
It was bent up like crazy.
What?
It's funny.
They just grabbed the thing and it went.
Oh,
and it was pointing like this. And so
Oh,
it was
you
6'2".
You were
They ripped you out of your height.
I know.
Can you help me with this? Top of your head to
Maybe,
your
what are we
elbows
doing?
down. How big are down here?
No, we have to figure out what these are.
70.
Watch it.
Where's it at?
5'9".
Mason, go put tape on the wall.
Why?
Because I asked you.
You have a pen in your hand. Can you borrow your pen?
Do it yourself.
How many of?
Yeah, I have my own measuring to do.
Can you put this tape on the wall as I stand?
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Yep. And you never budge. If it's not all the way
Well,
to
it
the
didn't
mark.
get your hair. I just kind of like grazed it. Just to get through. Now the real fun starts.
Did you get to see what's going on in the hallway yet?
I did, yes.
How'd it go, Mark?
How did you measure these?
I'm still calculating together.
Yeah, but I can drop it right here.
Thank you.
There's a plug right here.
Alright, I think I've got a solution, Jacob.
I may not be able to read, but I can still take you on.
Alright.
I might not be able to read, but I can take you on.
Has anybody said that to you yet?
No, they have not. I love just like cruising the streets and causing trouble.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Paige, can you figure
There.
What?
Can you figure
Yeah, I might.
just like put it somewhere out here. Back here.
I should probably
Just
take
like
that.
on your roll.
Parker, give me the string again. Oh, wow. Oh, no.
I don't know where my height is on this thing.
Go to the window. There we go.
Are you asking for like each separate answer from these ones? Like the difference? Okay.
Do you want like the unbreakable points? Do you want like the actual decimal or just the numbers?
Bring that down, Parker.
Oh, it's right there. She made it up. You ask her.
On these,
Are you guys all done?
Right here on number 2. Do you
Yes.
It says calculate time ratio, so you actually want the decimal, not like just like the number over each other.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah, give me the decimal.
I'm 180
There's I
tall,
can't
like
find
7
my
years
height
tall.
on this thing anywhere. Yeah.
That works. I can believe that.
I just made my own
divide by 12.
What is he now?
So divide by 6 and then divide by.
Is it still 6'9"? Or
608. And how many centimeters was that?
That was 150 or 85. Well, whatever you measured is freaking wrong.
So probably just that little bit right near
Like this?
I don't think so. That would make it longer.
Oh, fine.
No, it would have made it shorter. Because we walked in.
Just go around making stuff up.
I can.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Well, not and be right at the same time.
Oh,
You're
shut.
automatically wrong.
Measure the
Well, then Erica has to redo hers
head
too.
to the tips of your
It's like, let me get the one.
straight out.
The other side.
Because you put the string under your foot.
How? Okay.
Mr. Schneider,
Right here.
I have a question for you.
Just
This
use
is a
this
valid question.
I'm just
What
gonna.
is this?
Ah!
Do you mean like this?
Oh, hey,
Question.
the mark's
Do
right
they
there.
curve it around and find the very thing on top, or do
She
they
said,
mean straight across?
To put it on the tip of your head.
Top of your head.
Okay.
Erica,
It's
how
not
tall are
gonna
you?
be right because you didn't have it straight on him. You gotta be like this.
Gracie, can you come put
Here,
it
hold
on
this.
my finger?
Yeah, one sec.
Like that? Like pull it tight. What the? Then put that, this right at my
Like I
finger.
said, it's still gonna be wrong.
There we go, it's fine.
That's the tip.
Mark that line.
Thank you, Gracie.
One day sale. What?
Okay, last item, JC Penney's here.
Is that what you're looking at?
I hate Jesse Penney's. So stupid.
I like juicy pennies.
I hate them so much. I was glad when their roof fell in.
Roof fell in.
Yeah, remember when we got a bunch of rain last year? Or yeah.
What should we
And like the roof fell in Sioux Falls. It was funny.
You're
I
so
laughed.
mean.
I went, ha ha ha. That stupid hoe deserved it.
Wow.
Of course you said that. What else would you say?
Okay, measure the height from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers.
Am I gonna measure the
the
height?
height?
I don't notice any patterns in mine.
You say height?
Haley, you too.
Hey, can you help me?
Mark, really
So
good.
height would be straight up.
Yeah.
Golden ratio.
I have the apple.
I'm taking
But your
No,
arms
I-
are
The piece of
straight out.
No.
Yeah.
If it says height, does it have to be up and down?
Thought so.
Turn around. But then you can just look in the mirror and hold it.
Mason, can you move this? Or can you help?
Now measure it.
Oh, straight down.
What do you need
I'm
help with that?
dyslexic.
Okay, the thing I did for you was, remember?
I have my own stuff to do. Taylor can help you.
I'm using the other end of the
I
string.
can't do this.
Do this.
From, so like right there?
Yeah.
I don't know if you should.
Oh,
There you go.
did they measure you? Did they measure all of them for you? Just the height? Oh, you tell them to do them all. You need to- No, you go ask
When
them.
it
You
says the
tell
top
them.
of the head, it means like it's full.
Mr. Schneider, can I borrow a Sharpie?
I
I
got it.
promise to give it back.
It's all good. Okay, I'm taking one.
It doesn't matter.
Whoops. Shoot.
Whatever you got.
Every breath you take, I'll be watching you.
Okay. No, it was downstairs.
I got 115. Did you guys?
It's fine.
That one.
What, did you tell them?
You big chicken.
You're my favorite.
Did you use this hot?
Did he tell you to measure all of them?
You know what? I might have did my
I'm just gonna use it.
The tape works really good.
Hey Mason, how close am I to
Yes.
You can.
top?
100
Utilize properly, you can.
Go down a little bit.
Oh no.
Needs his computer.
Mine was 118.
The length of your hand. How would you,
Here, you know what, Jamin? Let's do this. Don't get your computer.
Like this. I'm assuming.
dude?
Excuse me. No, you're fine.
What?
The grappling hook. Yeah. Like, it makes printing so.
I've been robbed.
Yeah, and it reminds me a lot of Batman.
And like, apparently nobody looks up anymore.
Yeah.
Really close.
And then like, dude, freaking the Royal Guard.
My
The Royal
C&D
Guard.
is not close.
Yeah, my C&D is not
C&D with one.
I killed one and then just like
Oh, yeah,
came up.
mine's kind of.
Yeah.
Mine's
There's the
like
one
5.
mission where you have
The
to.
rest of mine were just like
There's one lady that's
1.4
talking to
something
like,
and then
a whole bunch of
1.5.
people. And
That
they're
one dude?
No, it's a lady.
Yeah.
Where she's like talking to like a whole bunch of people.
You know you got to pull it back straight. On the other side of the street. No, the other one.
Head straight up, bud. And go up. And down. Right there.
But there's one mission where with like find like this puzzle piece, and so it's like where this lady's talking, and it's underneath where she's talking, and surrounding it, like every corner is like policemen and Royal Guards. They're all like level 10. Yeah. You're gonna have a hell of a time.
I'm actually decent. I like fight puzzles.
Measure the height from the top of your head to your elbows.
Squat so you can see it.
It's good enough.
Wait, top of your head to your elbows. How do they want your arm?
Straight down.
But it doesn't say straight down.
What level are you?
I don't know, I haven't.
I'm level 4.
Hey, Grace, can you put the thing in?
I'm almost done with level 7.
78. Somebody steals my meter stick.
I didn't want to do this too much.
Oh, I think I took it elbows. Just because I didn't want plastic.
Wrong, you can't put it against your head, that changes the height.
To your elbow.
Oh my god.
What changes the height?
Her leaning it against her head. Okay, then you come do it. The
Please.
string?
19.
No, there's no please for her.
9.5 centimeters.
What do you want?
Oh, what was that?
Ouch!
Was that 75?
I thought you already did this.
Yeah, it was 78. Are you choking yourself out?
What do we do for done?
Chill.
Okay, so we need
Netflix and chill.
Okay.
screw the both sides of your wrist.
Hey, you should
Right
do
here.
that whenever you're done.
My wrist to meet elbow.
Ouch.
Got it. Just hold it up. And. Eric, you can convert inches to
Yeah.
Figure that would, because like that's a little sense.
You need to do the exact same thing as Eric does.
There.
Yeah.
There.
How close am I
There.
to the top of my head?
26. Yeah. What do you want?
Just do your 26 and stuff.
No, it's him.
I did it.
Okay.
What'd you
Now
want?
what? Do we have to do like all the math stuff too?
Yes.
Where's the stupid inches on?
You know you can't type on your computer.
Okay. You gotta be straight up and down.
Centimeters, centimeters?
I have one that's pretty really close to it.
0.011.
That's
Oh, I think
mine's
those might.
0.005.
Wait, where does it say your hand starts? Like right there? I don't know.
Tell me.
We'll go up there because that's where that's for.
Measure from the top of your head to your elbows. Record the measurement. Mason, can you help me out with this one?
The boys in the back might have an extra one.
Yeah, the girl stole mine.
Is that how you write it?
Keep this one.
I don't think it's 1,000.
That's 59 and a half.
Yeah, but how do you write it?
Yeah,
It'd be
5 and 2
from
fourths.
your wrist to your elbow.
5 foot.
Here. Okay, Mason.
Yes.
On your calculator.
I calculator.
Take 9 divided by 12. Then add a half.
Who wrote stool in the corner
Actually,
of
just
the
convert them all into inches.
Oh, I did.
Just convert it into inches.
How's that a pattern?
Yeah, just convert it into inches.
Ah!
But you still have half that can be like. Converting it into inches.
The bottom of the page.
You'd have 69.5.
Okay, I gotta do math now.
Fine, if you want to do it wrong. Mason, can you help me out?
Do math.
Yeah, I know. I was writing it down fast because I had like a lot going on.
Do that.
Yeah, books.
Length of your hand.
The book's in the library.
Wait, I'll just type
Because they're all in alphabetical order.
The Dewey Decimal System?
No one
I
likes
told
that
you the book's in
system.
the library, Erica.
Is that like this link?
I know. I didn't write it down.
Mr. Schneider.
Because I doubted myself.
How do you do ratios?
Mr. Schneider, I have a question for you.
83.
You got
For the length of your hand, is that
Mr.
from
Schneider, I'm gonna go get my
millimeter to your
calculator.
palm, or is that from your thumb to pinky?
Oh, it's a good question.
So are you guys finding
You
anything
should ask
interesting?
Mrs. Keller.
Well, I was only .007 off one of mine, so I'm almost golden.
She'll know.
I was .11.
Were you the one that said you had freakishly long arms?
Is that what they
Was that
meant?
you?
Yeah, I do. I have long arms.
I wonder what
But do you
everybody
really,
else is doing.
if you compare it to the rest of your body?
I'm doing it like this.
I
Where
guess
you
not. I don't know.
2 of mine.
I think it's from the palm to the
Yes,
tip
you have
finger.
the exact same number.
But where's the palm start?
B and C, my
Does it
B
start
and C.
at that wrinkle line?
If you go straight up,
Start
That was what
there, where the bone is,
if you just put your hand on the flat surface and go straight up.
When I calculated the ratio,
but then that ends up, and that's not exactly the same as where that wrinkle was when I bent it.
But I'm not golden because I was.
Okay, I'll just go from thumb to pinky.
I want to look up a girl golden.
That's not by much.
Yeah, and then my next closest one was .062.
There we go.
And then I had .559.
It's super close. That's interesting. It'd be cool to see everybody's in the class.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make a spreadsheet and have everybody fill it in.
Yeah.
I would love to organize that.
It's close
Can you guys get Google Docs at your school?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Measure the distance from your waist to your elbow.
Wrist
Ow.
to your elbow.
Waist to your elbow. Wrist. Waist.
The length of your.
This is a
How
waist.
do you do ratios?
Does it look like I know?
I don't know how to do ratios.
Except you have a computer in front of you, and it tells you what to do.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. But I'll bet you can look on the computer and find a way to get the information that you need.
It says just put that over that. It's dividing.
I did. I got this.
Where does your hand end?
Okay, whatever. I don't even care
I
anymore.
did like right here.
That's the talk we just had back here. We don't know.
Where would you like me to end it today?
Yeah, ma'am.
Where would you like to end it
I
to?
would like to end it right here.
That's good for you. Go for
You know
it.
what, Parker? You can have this. You don't want it.
Yeah, I want it.
Well, we do know this.
No, Mr. Schneider said he didn't know.
Well,
What's your number?
He's very indecisive.
Square root 5.
1. Oh.
Wait, A over B. So just,
A over B, B over C, C over D, D over
well, it's easy. So you just have to divide.
Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. 1, 7.
So, Mr. Schneider, how's your day going so
good.
far?
How about you?
It's
I
alright.
love this assignment. I love
I
finding
don't.
patterns and stuff. Yeah, but the
Oh, good.
yeah, but the concepts behind it are huge.
Yeah.
So if I gave you more assignments like this, or we gave you more assignments like this, it wouldn't be a travesty.
No, I
And it
would
was
cry.
kind of
Hey,
fun.
I'd kill
speak for
myself
yourself.
afterwards.
Yeah, it was cool to find out if you were golden or not, but then disappointing to find out that you weren't.
Yeah.
I actually wonder if Jamin will be golden.
No, I've been home.
Well, he might be pretty close.
I bet he will.
I ain't gonna be
If he's
golden.
not, then he's probably really freakishly close.
Angelina Jolie has a golden face.
Well, that's Angelina
If
Jolie.
you Google golden ratio celebrities,
There's a lot of them.
Tom Cruise is definitely not. His
so it's
nose
interesting to think
and his
about, like,
teeth are like
what do we
this.
consider beautiful? What is our society and
How
People
much of that
Magazine
is
and all
under your
that
foot?
think
I
are
measured it. I
the
made a
best
piece
looking
like
people, and is
step
it
on
because
it
they have
purposely.
proportional
Oh,
features?
when it says to your elbows,
Like I'd be
it's
interested
like
about Brad Pitt or Johnny Depp.
your elbows like
Leonardo
this or your
DiCaprio.
elbows like this. Yeah.
Who else? George Clooney.
Dude, I'm just putting this out there right now. Johnny
Megan
Depp
Fox.
is god of all gods.
I need help with that.
He's definitely.
Okay, well you can help me and then I'll help you.
Calling him attractive, Mason, eh?
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Schneider, I'm happy to do a little wrap up at any point.
I'm gonna do my elbows like
They
this.
are almost done, almost all the way around.
Most of the groups are very close to finished.
Sweet, this went really well, right?
Yes.
Brad Pitt's golden.
Yeah, he is. And my
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are both golden, and they have kids together. How cool is that?
Miley Cyrus.
Tom Cruise is too, right?
Miley
No,
Cyrus
Tom
is
Cruise isn't
wrong.
because his teeth is like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Well,
Yeah,
you'd be
his
amazed
tooth-
at how
his
many
tooth
of
is in,
those
like, the
big
middle of
stars
his
had
face.
really messed up teeth before they became stars.
Oh, Tom Cruise is one of them for sure.
No, Tom Cruise isn't because his tooth is in the middle of his face.
Yeah, like his big tooth.
Right, but if you look at his teeth before,
Yeah.
Did they get that all figured out?
it was like
Did
really
all of
bad
that info
before.
get on there?
Worse than a tooth being in the middle of your face.
Perfect. Did you thank them? Okay.
I'm gonna write this down.
Yes, but okay, so now we're gonna do this. Ready?
Mr. Schneider, do you think it would be interesting
something to write with.
make a Google sheet
Something
for
to write with.
the class and they can all put in their
Need
ratios?
something to
I think
write
it
with.
would.
I can try to do that, but I remember when I did it before, Bert had a lot of trouble connecting to my Google sheet despite me inviting them.
Yeah, I
Pull
think
it
that
out
was
top of your
Bert.
head.
I don't think Armour will have that problem because Mary
Wait,
has
from the
had
bottom of this paper or from the top?
you know, that is 10 pairs.
People need to know. Do you want us to submit it when we're done?
Yeah, submit when you're done.
Just the ratios, and that's it.
I'm going to give them a
That's
little
perfect.
bit of
Okay, come here, sit down. All right, so now we need to do the ratios that go on with that. So next time A is
Beatrice Kiddo.
B, right? So we have 4 to 10 inches, which is 4 times 12, which is 40.
Probably not.
My belly button and my elbow.
Knowing how kids work.
3 inches, which is 3.
Whose birthday is it? Exactly the same.
Brad Brunson, the race car driver.
A.
Oh, that's so weird.
You just like
Mr. Schneider, my belly button and my elbow are at the same.
Are they supposed to be?
I don't know. Mine is.
My first and last.
No,
one
yours
was
is all the
that
way up
same.
here. You're like up a little
So it
bit.
makes a triangle?
Yeah. Mine is the same. Mine's the same.
Mine is a little
You
bit
know
off.
what?
This much off.
Which one are they? Which ones are that? The first and last?
The head and the navel to the head and the elbow.
Well, all I know is I only see that in the same.
Now we need to go over here. Using the calculator.
What should we round to?
Yes.
Decimal approximation.
Significant figures.
Yes.
There's rules.
Oh,
Follow 'em.
okay, yes, yes.
This is really did 4.
Whoa.
Is that one of the rules? Just say screw it and pick 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is now.
We need to.
That would be the Taylor
Violating the
rule.
law of physics.
What's your phone?
Pretty sure that's significant if it's not.
I don't give a crap.
10 o'clock.
That can be bad for your health.
It took me a second here, but yes.
I don't get it. Because you're not
You don't give a
crapping.
crap.
You don't give a crap.
And the very first thing that mothers learn is,
You need to have your baby.
yeah, you need to have your crap.
God.
That was my grandmother's favorite saying when we didn't feel it. When was the last time you pooped?
When was the last time?
Well, you see.
You need to calculate.
But Grandmama, I don't.
Alright,
It all comes out of my mouth.
So we need to calculate 58 divided by 30.
Odell.
58 divided by
75.
75, 85, 110, 5.
Yeah, this is the best thing
That's
about being
multiplication.
a plus size
That's
man.
division.
5.
38.
What?
What?
This is the best thing about being plus size.
And equal.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
It's an automatic calculator holder.
Now 38.
Uh-huh.
My dad calls it his shelf when he's laying down. He'll just like, he'll put his beer there, he'll put like his food there as well.
Divided by 26.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
His show.
1.46.
What is it?
26.
I don't appreciate that.
Ratio from
36.
Ma'am, I appreciate it if you'd stop.
Equals 0.722. Okay. And 9 divided by 6. 9
You can
divided
play
by
this
6.
game, buddy.
I went for digits.
Okay. Alright.
For Narnia.
Are we close?
No.
No?
Not
What, no?
at all.
What'd you get for number 3?
For number 3?
Yes.
Oh my word, there's a number 3?
I got
I haven't noticed this.
1.618033.
I think they lied to us when they said they were almost done.
Oh no!
There's a 3 and a
If you can be
4.
quick.
Using your calculator.
I'm not almost done.
Using your
I knew better
calculator,
than
calculate
that
the
one,
decimal
yes.
approximate for the numbers.
Wait, you said these have to be in.
Minus.
What?
Am I doing it right?
These have to be in centimeters, right?
Who said that?
1.5. 1.5.
What were you trying to do?
I don't know.
Point
I'm glad they told me.
5 equals.
I did.
Okay.
I answered that same question about 11 times.
Guys,
Golden
was
rate.
this in centimeters?
I use inches.
I use centimeters because there's no inches in science.
Aha!
Oh.
8
Boom!
minus
Okay.
Golden ratio is
1.46.
1.6.
Thanks,
No,
Danny.
You gotta do this again now.
I'm not very golden.
What's the difference between this and
I'm
number
too fat
2?
to be
What's
golden.
number 2?
Daniel, shut your
What?
mouth.
What?
I am fat.
Ah! Son of a gun! My back hurts. Okay. Wait, so what is the decimal? Wait,
My
what?
closest one
Number
is
again.
B and C.
Do we have to
so
divide
what's
the two
that
then?
one?
Or what?
Brooklyn, could I have your email address?
Yeah.
Mr.
Do you want me
Schneider?
to just tell it to you?
Yes, please.
Point.
It's just BB4117.
Mr.
Closest
Schneider.
I am to
BB4117 at
I
k12.sd.us.
am 0.089
I have a spreadsheet, Heather. Do you need it?
That one wasn't on the spreadsheet
Oh,
at the time you sent it to me.
sure.
Now I have it and I added it to the
Okay,
spreadsheet.
so
One I'm off by
So we're good.
what do I have to do for the second part of the tree?
I don't know.
I'm confused about it.
What's it say?
What is the
What's
difference?
nowhere
difference
near
between
gold.
each
Do I
ratio?
divide
Number
them
2, the
then, or
decimal
what?
calculated
Or
above.
do I subtract them?
Minus 1.5.
What does difference mean?
I can't remember.
You should probably look it up then.
Ugh.
Don't touch my ball. Kelsey, you want to die.
And we had paddleball paddles for sale. And nobody wanted them.
I'll take them.
What's paddleball?
It's
And what's the golden
Oh.
ratio?
about a 12-inch round thing with a
What's the
paddle.
number for golden ratio?
Board.
So guys, if you're done,
It was really
go
hard.
ahead and enter it into the class spreadsheet.
There we go.
It's called Who's Golden and I invited you by email. It's a Google Doc.
Mr. Schneider, did I say 1.618? Okay.
You're close.
Subtracting. It means
You're
subtracting.
close. You're close to being golden. Golden means that you are proportional.
Good job, Jamin.
Tom Cruise's teeth.
It is really weird, isn't it?
Dude, Tom Cruise is awesome.
I know, but his teeth are annoying.
And crazy.
Well,
And
half of those
psychologist.
pictures are
Those last two might go together.
incorrect.
Huh? Yeah, 43 degrees. It's raining and it's cold. You're gonna have to wear your coat today to go to lunch.
I'm nowhere near golden.
No?
My closest one is from tips fingers to my half head, my nails, top
Sing?
head.
Yep, you're gonna
I'm
sing
not
today.
either. I should have longer arms and
I'm
bigger
gonna take
hands.
this for just a minute. I wanna go do
My
some
hands are
comparisons
actually
around
pretty
there.
big. My
Are we
hands
having
are
the full
20
choir
centimeters long.
Where's your
period or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang it! Son of a.
Darn.
Son of a bat. Oh no.
Closer to
Son of a
Jesus.
darn. I'm sure that's what he was going to say.
Yes, that's what I was totally gonna say. Your mother is a dude.
Wait, what's that
Soup. Far away in Castle. Mickey Mouse.
No, you're fine.
No, it goes down.
That's what he says.
Does he really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your bed.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Are you guys all done?
Or we could just cover them in glass. Shattered glass. Or just as bad.
Oh,
Thanks,
I
Maxine.
saw a picture
Mr.
of
Schneider,
me.
I
And it was like,
measured my
like one
height
half of a
once.
bed full of
It says I'm
nails, and then
5'4"
like
and I
the
believe that.
other half full of roses. And it was like my personality in one picture.
Of males? I mean,
No, nails.
Oh.
And then roses.
that's funny.
My personality in one picture.
That's haha funny, Mason.
Damn thing, right? It is. Ah, I'm gonna steal this ball.
Mason, if you steal that ball, they're gonna definitely notice.
No, they won't.
Pretty sure they will.
I doubt it. They're not that smart.
Oh, really? Not at all.
I'm very not close to golden.
Well, if you add up all your ratios and then divide by how much you have, then that's the overall.
I'm a god upon men.
No, you're not. You're an ugly person among men. Among men. That's what I
I
said.
just wanted to watch the show thing.
Take this and have a seat. We're almost done. We're almost done.
You better be almost done.
4, 5.
Alright, just okay, idiot.
Sorry, it's in my nature.
It's in your blood. Your mother was an idiot.
My grandma's an idiot.
Did you get it into the school
So does that make you female?
Oh, God, I didn't do that.
Where's the men? Crazy as well.
Mrs. Keller sent an
My
email.
uncle is an idiot.
Who wrote Robert in mine?
Have a seat, and we're gonna have a big class discussion here in a minute.
Why are they
Have a
dying?
seat.
Get
Huh?
it.
Just sit, and then we'll talk. The whole group is gonna talk. So just have a seat. Did you guys get it into Google?
No, I'm not even done with the stupid singing.
I'll work on it.
Miss Schneider, I'm gonna steal
Keely, why are you on my stuff?
Hunter had it. Where'd he get it?
Last discussion in 2 minutes.
No, just let me see it. I want to see that.
Isabel, I'm burning the charger.
Research the golden ratio and the time when your body.
You need to have all of the data that you need to gather.
I have no idea.
Gathered in the next 2 minutes. You can manipulate the data. You can do math with the data later. As long as you have the data gathered, you're good.
Who is that?
Good job, Mrs. Schneider. Jeez.
And yes, Jamin's info is in there
Follow
as
the
well.
rules for significant figures.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Jamin,
Look what I
we're
did.
gonna have a big class discussion.
It wasn't me, I swear. All I know was
Piece of meat. I went with the pizza.
Not yet. I'll let you know.
Who did that?
Yeah, because like they don't like tell you.
Well, at first they were looking for like a necklace thing.
No, they're looking for that one that one dude blows up on accident.
And they're looking for a necklace.
Who did that?
Hi.
Oh yeah.
Her and Evie had like an intense hand-to-hand combat.
Do they?
One time I was
Where's
engaged with
Lopez going? He's gonna fight the enemy head on. Mano
Man,
y mano.
Man to man.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Oh,
Oh, I bet.
Chum is fun.
We had giant hams and we fought to the death.
Nice.
I killed a man with a ham.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
I killed.
I'm not even close to being golden.
I killed a man with this thumb.
Yeah,
Good.
Parker, you know what you need to watch?
Did you get your numbers in there?
Ridiculous 6 on Netflix.
Numbers are all in there?
I gotta pay for my hair.
Numbers are all in there?
What do you think about it?
It's alright. Adam Sandler was like the worst part of the movie. He was though. He didn't act with the shit.
Yes, he did.
No, he was like, and the crap goes like this.
You made me feel bad.
That's how you're supposed to do.
I have no
I
emotion.
feel like we've done this before.
I reckon I'm good.
That is so
Mr. Schneider,
You're bad.
what did you want us to
It
round
looks like the
into?
C and D are a little bit.
Which
Just because Adam Sandler doesn't give a crap.
There's rules. They're the same everywhere.
Because he doesn't give a crap.
Oh, I'm on that now. I'm
He's
gonna
really
read on.
bad.
Dude, he's
All right,
made
group.
his millions.
Exactly. He doesn't give a crap.
Why should he give a crap?
Give me a reason why your data may be inaccurate.
Because of the
Confusion.
way we measure. Because we're human and we have flaws.
Okay,
We
wait a
just need a
minute.
robot that does it. We need a
Personal
robot.
anecdote.
Wait, Alex is in here.
Yeah, he'll be Colorado.
I went to college having studied like twice.
How would it go Colorado?
Okay? When I got to college, things were a little different. Like you're gonna hear on Friday, walking out of 6th grade and into your senior year, different. In my science classes in college, almost every lab we did had a reasons for error or sources of error at the bottom of every lab. And you need to be able to pinpoint reasons why your data may be wrong. Because if you can't pinpoint it, somebody else will. Okay? Scientists are a bunch of snotty jerks. and they will find everything wrong with your stuff that they can possibly find. And not because they're snotty jerks for real, because that's their job. Anybody that puts any numbers out, any data, any facts, any research, somebody is going to grab it and start poking holes in it and figure out why it's wrong. And if the whole scientific community looks at your stuff and they can't find any reasons why your stuff is wrong, then they'll believe it's right. So if you can find reasons why it might be wrong, then you can go back and fix it before you publish. And that's a very good skill. It's a very good analytical skill that you need to have. Because people are going to try and sell you stuff for your whole entire life. And they're going to sell you a free energy machine that you take this and you plug it in for half an hour and you can pull energy out of it for the rest of your life. You can run your whole house. You can plug this in for a half an hour and take it out in the woods and plug everything in your life into this and pull energy off of it. All your stuff will work forever. You had that assignment last year, right?
No. I don't remember those.
What was it again?
The Jasker power system?
No.
No, we didn't.
I don't remember this at all.
I don't remember that.
Obviously, I didn't make a big enough deal out of it. Anyway, if you can't poke holes in an argument, you're going to buy some stuff and expect it to do some stuff that it ain't going to do. You're going to spend lots of money on foolish things if you can't poke holes in a logical argument. Why were your numbers wrong? What was wrong with your measurements? Possible sources of error.
Are you asking us or are
Yeah.
you just telling us?
I can come up with a dozen of them.
Not putting
Taylor?
the starting point right.
Your starting point may not have been in the correct place. How many of you put something under your foot to pull it up and measure how tall you were? Do you know how much was under your foot?
I just measured.
Exactly.
That.
When you measured to the top of your head, did you pinch it off right at the top of your head?
Probably not.
And were your fingers a little too high or a little too low, giving you an extra half inch or taking one away?
Or like when you measure from
Well,
your
if
head
we
to
would have
your
gotten like
elbow and
Gracie
your
being
you have
6'4",
to have this curve.
that would be wrong.
When you measure from your head to your elbow, did
I'm
you
probably 9'9",
find that and find that and then measure?
He's 5'9".
Is this going to be different than the way you measured it?
Probably.
Did you go around your shoulder? Did you go behind it or in front of it? And when you turn this way, how thick is your shoulder? How far off center did that have to move? If it has to move off center, it's curving, right?
It's the flying.
And the shortest distance between 2 points is a...
That's profile. Straight line.
What?
Do not go first grade on me. The shortest distance between 2 points is a...
Straight line.
Straight line. Can I draw a straight line?
Yeah.
Could you?
Probably not.
Probably.
Are you supposed to go around your shoulder? Are you supposed to go from the top of your head, or are you supposed to go around the curve of your head?
I have no idea.
So should we take this and then move it over and get it perfectly straight and then measure straight down? That would be significantly shorter than this, which is shorter than going around your shoulder. So the method that you use could be a source of error. You could be doing it in a way that it was not intended to be done.
Yeah, which way was it?
How about your hand?
Oh, that one was a...
The length of your hand. Where does your hand stop?
Yeah, that's
If you put your hand on a table
Does it?
and go straight
Okay.
up.
Put your hand on the table, and okay, this is a curve. Because I can't make a bend at a 90-degree corner.
You're doing
So
it wrong.
where on that curve is it where your hand stops touching the table? Can I make a mark where my hand stops touching the table? And
No.
mark out there, and my fingertip, and then
Down
measure that?
from your... I don't know.
That's what
Maybe. Yes.
When you bend your hand, there's a crack in the skin along the wrist there, between the wrist and the hand. Is that where you're supposed to measure to? If we all measure to a different place, are we all going to get different data?
Okay.
Off of the same person. You can get significantly different data.
Yeah, Taylor.
This is my burrow.
This is my burrow.
Okay, vámonos, burrow.
That was my favorite part.
So, have you thought of a whole bunch of different ways that your numbers could be wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, wait 1 second. We need to take this one step further. What percent were you wrong? How would you calculate that? How could you calculate what percent you were wrong? What do you need to know?
You would have like a perfect example.
You need to have an example of what's right. An accepted correct answer. And then what? I've told you this like 30 times. Every time you do a percentage for your whole entire life.
Take the two numbers, divide by each other.
It's the part you want to know about divided by the whole thing. You take your answer divided by the accepted answer, and then you figure out you're either plus or minus. And how much? 2%, 5%, hopefully not much. And now Miss Keller needs the rest of your time. She's going to do a little wrap up too.
Do you want to talk about that homework assignment first, in case we run out of time?
Yeah. How many inches are there in science?
None.
None. Convert all your numbers. Homework.
I did all mine.
Okay, that was short.
Okay, I just wanted to show you guys some cool stuff about the golden ratio real quick before you leave. Is my screen projected up on the board?
Nope, but it will be soon.
Oh, okay.
No, Jen, nothing right now. We're gonna look at what's gonna be on the
I have a
screen.
question. Do you want us to keep our source of measuring?
Probably.
We'll have a seat. I'll let you know. You don't want to get your coat on yet.
I did not get it
Apparently the van
because I
photo.
was so confused about my height.
I'm glad you.
Have a seat.
Jim?
Jim's here. Jim's here.
That doesn't seem like a normal thing to be confused about.
Jim rude.
That was me.
We're having a
Sorry.
class discussion.
No, remember?
Yeah.
Have a
It
seat.
was all jacked.
You can
I
sit
do.
beside
That's why it didn't make sense that Gracie would say that.
Sit beside Paige.
Gracie was sitting there last time. Not this
And
time.
I'll let you know when you put your stuff
Yep.
on the hill.
Ty, would you go hit the closest switch to you? There you go. You are up there, Heather.
Awesome. So for those of you that entered your information, you can see who is golden or who's close to being golden. I thought this was super interesting that you guys as human beings are pretty close as a whole, right?
Can we turn off that light too?
This I thought was super interesting. So the human body is based on patterns of 5. We've got 5 appendages to the torso, the arms, the legs, and head. That adds up to 5. 5 appendages on each of these, in the fingers and toes. 5 openings in the face. So what? Your nose, 2 eyes, mouth, 2 ears. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3. No, that's 6. Well,
Your nostrils, your eyes, and your
maybe
mouth.
mouth and nose are the same, so it's 2 ears, 2 eyes, and then mouth and nose. And then 5 sense of organs for sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Also, the golden ratio can be expressed in these different ways. Some people call it phi, which looks like this Greek letter here. And then the way to calculate it is with 5s. So you take 5 to the 0.5 power, which is like taking the square root of 5. Times 1/2 plus 1/2. So that looks like that. Whoa. And then you can, I hate how it jumps. You express it that way, and then that's the number I gave you on the worksheet, was root 5 plus 1 divided by 2 gives you that non-repeating decimal. So like pi, it's one of those decimals that goes on forever and ever and ever, and there's no repeating digits. It's just completely random. So Leonardo da Vinci was one of the first people that recognized this back in the, I don't know, was that 1500s, 1400s maybe?
I wanted to say late 14s.
I was gonna say 15th century.
14s. It was the time of studying humans during the Renaissance in Western Europe. And then this guy made this creepy drawing in the 1800s. He was from Germany, and he was looking at the ratios and seeing how phi, or the golden ratio, popped up in all these places as well. How many of you guys have heard of the Fibonacci sequence?
We just
Yeah.
What's the next number?
5.
5.
And then 8. And then
So
big
we're just
numbers.
adding the 2 terms before, right, to get the next term? So when you divide this term by this term, so the one after the preceding term, you get closer and closer to the golden ratio as you progress in that sequence. So that's really interesting too.
You're pretty
I think,
good, right?
how it pops up in all these different ways. And that's all. I'm glad that you guys, or at least some of you, mentioned you enjoyed this. I think it's really neat to see where numbers pop up in our lives and in the human form, in the patterns in our environment, etc. It's just interesting to see because, you know, sometimes math can feel really abstract and like it doesn't connect to anything and like we don't care, right? And here's something that's a little bit interesting. A little cool to see. That's all I have for you guys today. Mr. Schneider? Mrs. Schneider?
Yes. Questions on what you had to get done for today?
Why is Eric kind of
It's kind of it. You guys look at that spreadsheet. Don't screw with people's numbers to make them look like mutants, okay? But when you look at those thingies, almost everybody A and B and everybody F and E are really. I mean, they're closer
Is
to
it in
that
alphabetical order?
golden ratio number
Is it better
than they
than-
are with B, C, and C, D. But then if you look like at Erica's, I mean, she's 1.7, then she's 1.4, then she's 1.2, then she's 1.3, and they don't seem to be. So what was A and B? What's really off with you? Is it your legs? What, your height? What was A and B? Height 2.
I think it's your
Navel.
What's interesting?
Maybe it's just like a long torso.
Is that what it is? Is the long torso?
No, I bet she's just a mutant.
And look at everybody's C and D. They're really far off there. Is that because you're not done growing?
I'm done growing.
Probably.
C and D.
Or will the proportion change as you continue to grow?
C and D is top of your head to the height and top of your head to
Like it's if your torso grows, that's the way.
Good job, David. Those numbers are interesting. Nobody's perfectly beautiful in here, so you were all imperfectly beautiful.
I'm so imperfect, I'll never be perfect.
No, it's time to jump over.
Somebody hit the lights, please.
Mason, jump on the computer.
I thought I was gonna hit the lights. I'm like, Haley, I'm way over here.
Oh!
I've dealt with that.
Go to first, Jamin, then listening.
Mason, could you unplug me a spell? Thank you, my good son. Nigel.